Well, guys, as you know, it's my birthday today, and I'm about to show you a load of stuff that I got. That every best bit of this. 5, 6, 7, 8 new figures that I have to unbox today. And as usual, let's get started with the Amy one. Because usually it's just one single figure, so what could go wrong? So here's the Amy box. As usual, it has her picture on there. And Amy below. Sonic over here. Sonic the Hedgehog up there. Jack Pacific. One set. I know! And the side, it has Amy. But her. And the side, same thing. And on the back, here's the other figures that you can get in the set. And also that new Knuckles. And Egg Robo. Super Sonic and Sonic I already have. Well, now Amy. But anyways, let's get out of the box. Okay, so here's Amy out of the box. And let's just say the scroll work on this figure is fantastic. I mean, her mouth is finally closed. Because I never understood why her mouth was open in the first place. But, as you can see under there, you can see her collar. Finally. But the paint is not too bad in some spots. Because the paint is absolutely fantastic. That's the point where it gets here, where it gets a little messy. But all in all, it don't look too bad. In the back here, somewhere around there, the paint gets a little messy. But all I gotta say, dude, is this thing looks fantastic. So how about we get started with the articulation? The head. I had a feeling this was gonna be a problem because I can't hardly move her head. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can only move it a little bit. A little bit weird. Her arms, you know, back and forth. Got a hinge to the shoulder. And legs kick up about here. And back about there. If you want to do it, you can put her in some running stance like that. Like, Jesus. Like this. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks real good. Anyways, on to the next one. Now, it's the Sonic and Cream 2-pack. You can get this off Amazon. I mean, the packaging is just the exact same as Amy's, but instead it has Sonic and Cream on there. It says her name right there. Sonic the Hedgehog. One set. Yep, actually it comes with 2 figures. And on top you got Sonic the Hedgehog. The side, same thing with Sonic on the side. The back, got Sonic with a skate, with a board. And Cream with her little ice cream. I'm surprised Cream didn't come with cheese. And the other side is the exact same. So, how about we get this thing out of the box? Alright, here's Sonic. I mean, it's just Sonic. But, there is a huge difference. And I will show you right here in a couple of seconds. I'm going to show you the difference right now. Do you remember my old one? Well, here it is. It used to have one leg. And this leg was super loose. I mean, just look at that. That is just horrible. But now I got a new one, and I have a feeling this one's not going to have too many problems. But yeah, this one had one leg. Now Now this one has 2, so I finally feel relieved. Man, there's no difference besides there's a paint chip right there, and there's not on the new one. So yeah. I mean, if you want to see the articulation, because I've never done the articulation with Modern Sonic, but it's probably going to be the same as Classic Super Sonic, like I did with that handmade 4-inch Classic Tails figure. But I'm going to still go over it anyway. So 4 rotation to the head, 4 rotation to the arms as usual. Got it. Dang! Got a hinge to the shoulder. Dang, it's stiff. And you got a swivel to the wrist right there. Coming to the legs, he can kick up about here and back about there. Knee joints are incredibly stiff, but you can't get a knee bend in there. And why not a swivel to that shoe? So yeah, that's about it. For Sonic, and usual, he comes with his little skateboard. So you can have Sonic do some skateboarding tricks like this. Plug him into it, and watch him whiz away. Yep, that's what you can do. Or if you want to create a stop motion, you can just use this skateboard and just wait. But anyways, on to the Cream figure. Alright, so here's Cream, and wow. For my first Cream figure, I gotta say, the figure is fantastic. Not only was she a missing member of Team Rose, it's because she has not gotten an action figure in a real long time. But let's just get right into the details of this thing. So, the Cream figure, you know, lashes. Actually, you know what? I just realized Amy's lashes are a bit more sharp than the Forest one. Anyway, back to the Cream figure. I don't know why she has this blue collar there, but yeah, you can move that. But it just goes back in place, so there's nothing there. I mean, her face sculpt is amazing. Her mouth is open for whatever reason, and her eyes are... She just looks freaking adorable altogether, though. She has one open hand and one gripping hand because of her ice cream. And these you can move. Let's get on to the back of her. Also, the lashes, not too bad. Not too bad for the paint work, though. I'm gonna set out right there. But to the back, you know, it's the same thing as usual. Her ears you can move. You did see me doing this. I mean, bubble. But yeah, you can do that. So on to articulation, you can move her head. You can do 360 if you wanted to. Her arms it's the same thing. And a hinge to the shoulder. And swivel to the wrist. Coming to the legs. I think it's because of the dress. Her legs are not going to move up that much. So you're going to get her to kick up forward about here, where I want to say though. You get her forward about there. And back about there. Wow. Look at that. You can get her back about there. Knee joints. Wow, look how incredibly stiff these knee joints are. I mean, just look at that. I had to put so much worse into it the first time. And how do you not forget the ankle rotation? And yes, I had to turn her upside down just to do that. Wow, I'm a monster. But here's her little ice cream. Ice cream. Seriously. But here she is holding it. Where's cheese? I think she'll look better with cheese, but an ice cream, whatever at this point. I gotta say, our ice cream look better with her. Make it look like she's licking it. Oh yeah, I did make a handmade one. I mean, just look at the drastic difference these two have. I mean, that blue tie of hers is a lot longer. Drastic difference. I think I did a pretty good job on her. Her ice cream just fell out of my hand. But now on to that big boy behind me. I mean, why the freak not with this? I mean, it's the legendary Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie figure collection 5-pack, which includes Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Robotnik, and that Buzz Bomber. On the side, you got Sonic, and over here is about the same thing. I feel like they should put Tails on the side or so. Like, this man Tails needs some love, man. He's some love in this movie right here. Like, when Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is coming out, I already know there's going to be a movie shadow figure. And when that movie shadow figure comes out, my God, that thing is going to be flying off shelves. And getting onto the back of here, I mean, you get these cool pictures of the figures right there. Especially Tails. Knuckles that silver, though. My God. Sonic, Robotnik, as usual, and Buzzy. So without further ado, how about we get these suckers out of the packaging and take a closer look. Alright guys, here's the 5-pack out of the packaging. I'm going to start this way, because I actually have something to say about this thing. So while I was opening the packaging of this thing, his head came off. And let's just say, I have a white carpet, and if that would have fell somewhere, I would have lost that right there. But luckily, I was able to find it because of that red dot on his head. I mean, just look at the detail on this thing. I mean, as usual, it comes with a stand. I mean, that's what everybody's want to do. I mean, you have the cannons. I mean, there is no articulation with these cannons. I mean, if you just move them, they kind of just go back into place. So there's nothing with that. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I don't even think this thing has Oh, you know what? Never mind. So he has a waist articulation going on, so that's about it. I think that's actually just it. Oh, you know what? It's actually like on a ball joint. So, you know, look at that. So, you can't just move it side to side. You can actually just move it around. You can actually move it up and down, you know, spin it around, things like that, you know. You can't just do that. You can actually do all that and there. So you get that with the Buzz Bomber. Oh my God, dude. Ugh. Had this problem all day. Put this back on the stand. I mean, this thing is mostly used for an accessory. If you want to create the recreate the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, or wait until the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie comes out, you can do that by yourself. But let's get on to Eggman. Eggman, I don't really have to spend too much time on him. I mean, you know, he's just like Jim Carrey, because Jim Carrey's coming back. But you could say he has the articulation, along with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. I mean, they're all the exact same.